Everyone says OLED is the best TV technology you can buy, and a few years ago I probably would have agreed. But after everything that's changed in 2026, that answer isn't nearly as simple anymore. In fact, depending on where you watch TV, what you watch, and even how bright your room is, a QLED might actually be the better choice. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which technology fits your home, your budget, and your viewing habits, so you can buy your next TV with confidence. To understand why, we first need to look at how these two technologies actually work, because while both are capable of producing stunning 4K images, they achieve those results in completely different ways. OLED panels use millions of self-lit pixels, allowing every individual pixel to switch completely on or off without relying on a backlight. That creates the perfect black levels OLED has become famous for, producing incredible contrast that makes movies look remarkably cinematic, especially when you're watching in a dark room. QLED TVs take a different approach. Instead of self-lit pixels, they use an LED backlight combined with quantum dot technology to produce brighter images and more vibrant colors. Premium mini LED models take things even further by using thousands of tiny local dimming zones, dramatically improving contrast while maintaining brightness levels that OLED TVs still struggle to match in very bright rooms. This is where the conversation becomes much more interesting. If your favorite way to relax is watching movies after the lights go out, OLED still delivers one of the most immersive viewing experiences available today. Perfect black levels allow stars to disappear into the night sky, subtle shadow details remain visible, and the overall image feels incredibly natural in scenes where contrast matters most. However, if your TV spends most of its life in a bright living room filled with sunlight, the advantage often shifts toward QLED. Thanks to significantly higher brightness, modern QLED and mini LED TVs do a much better job fighting reflections while keeping HDR content vibrant and colorful throughout the day. Gaming has also become an area where the gap between these technologies is much smaller than many people realize. Premium OLED and QLED TVs now support 4K resolution, high refresh rates, HDMI 2.1, variable refresh rate, and extremely low input lag, meaning both technologies are capable of delivering an outstanding gaming experience. The real difference isn't performance, it's the type of environment you're playing in and the style of games you enjoy most. But if you're thinking about upgrading your TV this year, I've linked some of the best OLED and QLED models in the description below, where you can check today's prices, availability, and read buyer reviews before making your decision. Of course, no discussion about OLED would be complete without mentioning burn-in. While it was a genuine concern years ago, today's OLED panels include multiple protection systems that make permanent burn-in far less common during normal everyday use. For most people who watch a healthy mix of movies, streaming services, sports, and gaming, it's unlikely to become a real issue. Even so, if your television regularly displays static content for many hours every day, such as news channels, financial tickers, or PC desktops, QLED still offers extra peace of mind because it simply doesn't carry the same long-term risk. Price is another reason this decision has become more difficult than ever. OLED TVs have become significantly more affordable over the last few years, while QLED and mini LED TVs continue to offer exceptional value across almost every price category. That means there isn't a universally correct answer anymore. There's simply the option that fits your needs better. So, which one should you buy? If your goal is building the ultimate home theater with perfect black levels and the most cinematic image possible, OLED remains one of the finest display technologies you can buy. But if you want outstanding brightness, excellent daytime performance, and incredible value for the money, today's QLED and mini LED TVs deserve just as much attention because they've improved dramatically over the last few years. The biggest takeaway is this: the best TV in 2026 isn't automatically an OLED or automatically a QLED. It's the one that matches your room, your viewing habits, and your budget. Once you choose the technology that fits the way you actually watch TV, you're far more likely to be happy with your purchase for years to come. If you'd like to check today's prices, availability, or read buyer reviews for some of the best OLED and QLED TVs available right now, you'll find everything linked in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.